Hello everyone. Today, basically, all the way through, we have our discussion. A discussion is all about the stress and how we're going to use the right stress in our English language and become a proficient in our spoken English and also the reading stuff. All right. So in this situation, we just go through first of all how to make a chunk of the sentences, and out of the chunk we'll find it out how the content words and function word are related with the chunk. And afterward, and this content and function word, we will focus on the content word that we have to stress in it, and function word we have to less stress. All right. And not only that, the which word we're going to stress it, we have to find it out the primary word, primary stress, and secondary stress. All right. And then we make our sound goes ups and down. And that's going to give you the right impression for your better understanding of English language skills. All right. Because English language skills are all about the stress. If you know the stress right way, if you make the sound properly, pronunciation, everything, phonetics, that's bring a good marks for you in the future any competitive exam. All right. So for that reason, I have discussed this. Now I would like to know from Samio, what did you learn from it, Samio, for today's session?
From today's session, we have learned so many things like the syllables and content words and how many chunks we can see in a sentence and finding out that. So I think it's very helpful for our
Well,
English learning.
why it is important, the stress and make the word stress and chunk of the sentences, intonation, why it is important? What actually you learn from it? How are you feeling now?
It is important for our pronunciations
Yeah.
and English speaking skills to improve our English speaking skills, and
To
this
understand,
will help.
to understand and make a better communication.
Yes,
Because if you don't make a right stress, two problems you're going to face in the future in a foreign country. The native don't understand you, and you don't understand the native. You understand? If you are not aware of the stress-related conversation, isn't it? So how do you feel? Are you feeling confident that you're going to practice in the right way?
yes.
All right. Okay. Now, Rakib, I'd like to ask you because you are also all the way through in our classes. You had it. So, Rakib, now what did you learn from this today's session? Just in a brief, you're going to explain it.
Hmm. If I if I tell briefly or find it out what we have done, what we have learned today's session after having completed our today's session, I I wanna just I wanna just express my perception that I have learned. We have learned so many things. It's basically the today's class was about uh, the stress of vowel, consonant, verb, noun, and chunk
Yeah,
of a sentence.
what is the content words you found it now today, right? Like content words is just like
Continue
noun,
not continue just noun
adjective,
or
adverbs, right?
adverb, adverbs,
And verbs,
and
and verbs, right?
and which words are basically carrying information as considered as a
Content.
content word,
Mm.
and function word is basically considered as whose word, especially to be verbs is
Grammar.
anything else.
Just see now what is a grammar?
Grammar word,
Yes, right.
grammar words. But if the sentence we didn't find, um, if we don't find without function verb, only without content word, the auxiliary verb or auxiliary verb is to be considered as a content word.
Yeah. So do you
Like
believe that?
I have a car. That was in this sentence, have is considered as a content word.
So do you believe that is going to help you out if you've got to practice this right way? If you practice,
Obviously, if we will able to practice the right way, we'll be able to explore so many things
all right.
over the topic, uh, on
Okay.
the topic.
Well, the today's session all about the stress for the content word and function word. Content words which is carry the information, especially
Yes, sir.
the noun, verbs, adjective, and adverbs, and also negative word, right? So that is the content words. We must have to have a stress in it that to
Yes,
be able to understand the audience. And function word is all about the grammatical words. For example, the be verb, preposition, article, determiners, right? And the conjunctions, so coordinating conjunctions. So that is basically is a function word. And in our expressions, we always keep them low voice. Okay. So that would be more perfectly people going to understand it, and if you can go through it. And another important part for your when you go to reading part, in a reading part, if you know the content words, so easily you can cover your reading for your IELTS exam. It's going to help you out better to find it out the keywords and focus on a question and answer, then you're better going to deal with them. So anyway, thank you very much all of you present in today's class, and hope to see you and get practice in it. And I will gonna catch you in the next class. All right.